Hey, how's it going everybody? Today we are going to install Active Directory and Domain Controller on a Windows Server 2022 virtual machine. So without too much talking and make the video longer than it should be, let's get started. So according to ChatGPT, I put a question here, what is Active Directory? As if I'm 5 years old, please explain to me. And the answer is it's like a big phone book for computers. It helps them find each other and share things safely, which is true. And what is domain controller? A domain controller is the boss computer that manages and keeps track of other computer in a network, which is also true. So let's install them in a Windows Server 2022. So first, let's open Server Manager and let's go to Add Roles and Features. You can either click on this one or you can also go to Manage and click on Roles and Features. So we're just gonna click Next on this one. Installation type, choose role-based or feature-based installation. Next. And then click on Next again. Oh, actually, before we start that, let's change the name of the server. So this is a vanilla server, and I have just installed this vanilla server 5 minutes ago. So I haven't got a chance to rename the computer or the server. So I'm just going to name it as TimDC01. So Tim is my name, and DC stands for domain controller, and 01 is just a number that I give to this server. And we're just going to restart now, and let's wait. Okay, after renaming the server, I think we're good to go. Let's go back to the server manager. And let's make this a little bit bigger, shall we? So that it's easier to see. Click on Manage, Add Roles and Features. Oh, we just need a little bit of patience here. Let's wait until the server is ready. I think it's ready now. So add roles and features. Click on next, next again, and next again. In this section, we'd like to choose the Active Directory domain services and then add features. And we'd also like to make this server as DHCP and DNS. So it is recommended that we need to make the server to have static IP address, which I haven't done at the moment, but it should be okay. We can just click on continue and then next and then next again, and we're not going to connect this server to Azure at the moment, so we're just gonna click next, 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 and then install. It's nice and easy. And we're just gonna wait for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, now we're done with the installation of ADDS and ADLDS tools and other things that we installed earlier like DNS and DHCP. So we're just going to click on close. And next, why don't we promote this server to a domain controller, which is the goal of this video, right? So we're just going to click on this flag right here and promote this server to a domain controller. And because this is a new domain, we're going to choose add new forest. And the name of this is normally based on your company name or your lab name. So in this case, I'm just going to name it as my name. And I'm just going to name it timclain.com. In this section, the only options only Windows Server 2016. So we're just gonna stick with that. And we are going to add a password for the administrator account on the Active Directory, and click on next. For the net BIOS name, we're just gonna stick with whatever provided by this wizard. So in the section, because my domain name is timclain.com, it recommended me to name it as timclain, but you can name it whatever you like actually. In this case, I'd like to keep it as default, and then next. Next again, next again, and almost there. Install. So yeah, let's wait around 5 to 10 minutes again, and then we're almost done. Okay, we're almost done. Click on close, and I believe the server will be restarted soon. Yep. And this is the password that we entered earlier. While waiting for that, let me quickly explain to you what is DHCP and DNS that we installed earlier. So DHCP is like a helper that gives out addresses to computers so they can talk to each other on the network. And DNS, domain name system, is like a phone book for the internet, turning websites' name into numbers computers use to find each other. So basically like a phone book, right? And yeah, we just installed AD, domain controller, DNS, and DHCP in maybe less than 15 minutes actually. If you think about it, it's pretty minimum effort on doing this. As you can see, I was scrolling through Instagram and just wait. Basically, it's just a waiting game to install AD server. And let's wait for the server manager to launch. And I will quickly show you the Active Directory. So the feature that is used the most is Active Directory users and computers. And yeah, we basically have installed Active Directory. And let's see, the warning here complete the DHCP configurations. If you remember, we had to set a static IP address earlier as recommended. So we will be doing that. But before that, let's click on next and commit, close, and I think we are done. And then let's set a static IP address. So let's go to properties, IPv4, and that's the DNS, that is correct. And let's see what IP address that was assigned to it initially. IP config. So we're just opening command prompts to check the IP address that was assigned to it. 192.168.100.6. So we're just gonna give it 192. Oops. 192.168.100. Let's make it 11, shall we? Default gateway 192.168.100.1 and 192.168.100.11. And yeah, we're connected to the internet. And let's see if we can search on anything. So it's my first time opening Microsoft Edge. It takes a minute to open, hopefully less. Get started, confirm. Let's just close that, and let's just open Google. And yeah, we can access the internet. And let's see if we can do anything else while we are here. So as you can see, the time between the server and my laptop is different, so it's better if we can fix the time as well. So, oh, the time is Canada time. So, because I'm based in Perth, Western Australia, so I'm just gonna choose +8 to fix the time. That's all good. And then local server, and let's make it a little bit bigger. And yeah, that's basically it. Nice and easy. And if you would like to access the server via remote desktop, we can enable this one, remote desktop, allow that, and I normally would uncheck that, click apply, and then let's exit from here. And as we know the IP address earlier, 192.168.100.11, so I'm just going to RDP to that, 192.168.100.11, and let's put the administrator. So as you remember, the domain name is Tim Klein, and then would be /administrator, and then let's put the password, click on yes, And now we're remoting into the server from remote desktop. That's basically it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.